All right, so what do you get if you buy a Secrets of Strixhaven Draft Night box? We're about to find out. 90 lands, 1 collector booster, 12 play boosters. So these are designed for a 4-person pod. A friend of mine alerted me that there was a store nearby doing a great deal, $79.99. I couldn't pass that up. So one of these is his, one of these is mine. As usual in Magic the Gathering, if facing a difficult decision, I'm just going to roll a d20. So if it's like 1 through 10, this will be my box. If it's 11 through 20, that'll be my box. And the other one will be my buddy Bill's. So let's see what we got. 18. Okay, so this is my box. So Bill was kind enough, so this is Bill's box. He was kind enough to allow me to open his collector booster on camera. He wants to keep the play boosters for the draft night event. So I'm gonna crack his open first, and we will do his collector booster. And I've got my iPad here. Oh yeah, that's cool. If we get any crazy Japanese cards, I'm gonna try to look them up quickly. All right, there we go. There's the big boy. I was calling around. A lot of stores are just sold out of these already for the pre-release events. But yeah, you get all these cards here, or all these regular boosters. You get 12 regular boosters, and then you get a little stack here of your lands. So that way, if you don't have basic lands for everybody, then you guys can do a draft. And so, all right, Mr. Bill, good luck. Let's see if we can get maybe one of the big Elder Dragons, or a really cool, like, Japanese. The Silver Scrolls are the ones that are, like, really valuable. Of course, there is a serialized card in this set, so here we go. Boop, boop, boop. We got some nice foils. Oh, that looks cool in the foil. The Cuboid Colony, the Borg. Practical Joke, that's a great card. Shared Roots, Mystical Archive, love the artwork. Yeah, that bit of triumph looks sick. All right, here we go. Moment of Reckoning. Choose up to 4. You may choose the same mode more than once. Destroy target non-land permanent. Yeah, that seems good. Return non-land permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah, that's insane. Okay, we got a Turbulent Step. So these are, let's see, enters tapped unless your opponent's control 8 or more. Okay, so yeah. Seems good. Oh, the Elder Dragon! The Prismari! Sweet! A Deflecting Palm in the Mystical Archive. Nice. And the Informed Inkrite. So this guy is great for, like, the Silver Quill. He's got the Repartee and just pumps out a bunch of little guys. Let me look up this Deflecting Palm real quick. I believe... Let's see if we can find it quickly here. Not sure what that one's worth. Of course, these pre-release prices, you know, they do tend to drop a bit. Yeah, let's take another look at that Prismari Dragon as well. That is sweet. See if I can find that. Deflecting Palm, looks like about $8. And I'm not sure about the dragon, but that's the full art, so that is just sweet. Well, congratulations, Bill. That's the dragon I wanted, so you got a sweet collector pack. I'm going to slide that back in there, and then I'm going to crack open my box. And basically, I'm going to open the collector, and then I'm also going to just crack open all 12 of my packs as well. All right, Mr. Bill, that's going back to you, buddy. All right. Box. Now for my box. Woo! Let's get to cracking. Oh yeah. Here we go. What can we get? Can we hit a Silver Scroll? I think those Silver Scrolls about a 1 in 10, 1 in 12 chance of getting it out of a collector booster, so they're pretty rare. But there's some awesome cards like Cyclonic Rift and Force of Wills and all kinds of other classic Magic cards from throughout the day. Oh, that's a good one. Great card for draft. The Giant Growth. That artwork is sick. And the Spell Pierce. That is a cool one. The foil Spell Pierce. Nice. All right, here we go. Moment of Reckoning. That looks familiar. The Umbral Expanse. Woo, pretty. Enter tapped unless you control two more. Okay. Oh, wow. What is that? And a planar engineering. Okay, well. Oh, it's a deflecting pommel. Wow, we got almost the same. Come on, wizards. What is up with the same? Okay, well, that collector pack kind of not the best. Not the best. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Would have liked something other than just a couple of lands, but you know, that's okay. They are great for Commander. Yeah, these ones, that is definitely sick artwork on that. Okay, yeah, that's funny. There was definitely some duplication going on with those collector packs. So, all right, well, let's hope we get something good in these packs. All right, pack play booster number 1. I'll go a little slow on this first one with the commons and uncommons. The other ones I'll probably go a little quicker. But I want to be able to, if you are interested in what any of these cards are, you can hit pause on it and take a look. Oh yeah, Splatter Technique. That is a great card. This can be a board wipe or just draw 4 cards. Nice. I'll take that. Splatter Technique's really cool. I got absolutely nuked by that in one of my draft videos I posted. They just completely board wiped me. I was like, oh, okay. Steve's first year. Keep an eye out for this guy. If you're drafting any deck with green, is going to love that. Yeah, the whale is great. There's a sweet combo with like bulk up in the whale that the whale just does like insane amounts of damage. Oh, a rare land. Okay, I got rare land written all over me tonight apparently. Sleight of hand. If I want a rare land, I am getting hooked up, baby. I'm getting hooked up. It kind of reminds me of like Tarkir Dragonstorm. I don't know what it was, but like I would get my prize packs from the drafts and I would just hit those like the rare land cycle, just so many packs. I have a ton of those rare lands for now. Another Splatter Technique. Wow. Wow, that duplication factor. What's my luck here? Why can't I get a duplication of like a good card, you know, expensive card, man? That's funny. Okay, what do we got? I mean, I would be thrilled if I was drafting this box and was playing Prismari. I would be getting extremely hooked up here. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Ooh, Harmonized Trio. Tap 2 untapped creatures. This becomes prepared. And then he has Brainstorm as his ability. That's pretty cool. And the Burst Lightning. Love that artwork. Oh, sweet! We got a foil. Yeah, this guy is awesome. I'm actually definitely slamming that in the Commander deck. So it has Converge. So you can pay up to 4 mana as its casting cost. So it can enter as a 4/4 trample. 4/4 trample reach. And then whenever you cast a creature spell, it enters with X additional 1/1 counters, where X is the number of colors of mana to cast it. So if you do a 4-drop, you could potentially be getting 4 1/1 counters on that 4-drop if you have 4 colors of mana. So that card is just absolutely a bomb, especially in limited. Major bomb status with that one. That is a kill on-site creature, or else every creature that comes after it is just going to be huge. All right, can we find an Elder Dragon? I did a couple sealed tournaments this last weekend for pre-release weekend, and I did not open any Elder Dragons. I was having people around me open them, and I was like, well, I want an Elder Dragon. So, oh, this is a great card. Yeah, this is one of White's best cards, in my opinion. I have gotten absolutely annihilated by this card in draft. Another Pick Your Poison. Yeah, keep an eye out for that. If you are drafting Lorehold or Silver Quill, this card is a top priority pick. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can find the Elder Dragon. Or the Paradigm cards are really cool too. I'd love to add some of those Paradigm cards to my collection. It was funny, my first draft on Arena of this set, I titled it, Watch Me Get Pub Stomped. Okay. Bird Skeleton Warlock. Boy, there's a lot of creature types on this guy. Moseo, Vane's New Dean. Flying. When it enters, create a 1/1 pest creature token. When it attacks, you gain life infusion. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, return up to 1 target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield where X is mana. Oh, wow. That seems really good. The Wreck Raid. Nice. Love this card. That was a good one. I'm trying to remember what set that was in. I think it was maybe Bloomsboro. That card was really good to have in your deck. Maybe it was Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, here we go. What are we going to get here? This is a cool card. Just a common, but if you're doing the black-green deck, you gain so much life that it's like trivial easy to trigger this. You get to draw 2 cards. This guy's really good in the Silver Quill deck. Just help you smooth out your draws. That's a good one. That's fun. Ooh, the Archaic. Yeah, these are the converged payoffs on these Archaics are, oh sweet, Mana Sculpt. Nice. Kind of like a budget Mana Drain. Super cool. Love that Stargaze artwork. That's cool. I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, that's a good commander card for sure. Need to have a few wizards laying around, or maybe some shapeshifters or something. But yeah, I'll take a Mana Drain. I like Mana Drain. Yeah, I like these guys for Prismari decks. The Opus triggers really add up quick. The Scrollsmith. Yeah, this guy was great. Had this in my Prismari draft deck at Friday, in-person draft, and just cycled through your deck so fast with that guy out. Okay, cool. Another rare land. Ooh, that's pretty. Expressive Iteration. Double rare pack. Sweet. That is a great card. That is a great card. I will take it. Just love the Mystical Archive. I mean, I think that's a pretty universally held opinion that everyone thinks they just knocked it out of the park with this Mystical Archive stuff. Absolutely love the artwork on these. So cool seeing all these great old Magic cards, you know, reprinted and all together in the same set. It's just awesome. Okay, yeah, this is a fun one. The main problem with this is it does cost 5 mana, so there's a risk that your opponent may have dumped their hand by the time you actually get to cast this. But I was doing an arena draft. I was hitting them for 3 cards plus. All right, Suspend Aggression. Oh, that's a cool one. Whoa, finally a sweet pack, a triple rare. Yeah, this is a weird card. Exile an online permanent and the top card of your library. For each of those cards, the owner may play it again until the end of their next turn. So it doesn't, it's kind of weird. But this is a just sick card. Draw a card for each creature you control. Yeah, that seems good. Gain 4 life for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Yeah, that seems good. And then I Steal the Show. 3 mana sorcery. Choose one or both. Target player discards any number of cards, then draws that many cards. Okay. Steal the Show deals damage equal to the number of instant sorcery in your graveyard. Okay, cool. So kind of you can basically cycle through your hand and also remove something. Seems good to me. All right, still got a few more packs to go. Man, these draft boxes, they got a lot of packs in there. 12 packs is quite a few. Alrighty, what will this pack have in store for us? Maybe an Elder Dragon would be nice. Haven't seen any of those yet. Prismari Charm. Oh, this guy was kind of cool. Zephi and the Tempest. 5/7 for 7 mana. Once during each of your turns, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. Yeah, this is, I think, more of a commander card. I had this in my draft deck. Never cast it once. It just was always stuck in the... And the Berta! And a Return the Favor. Yeah, that was a good pack. The Berta. What a cool card. Love that artwork, too. Yeah, I remember this one was in Outlaws of Thunder Junction as well. It was a very hit or miss card. Sometimes the card was great, and sometimes the card just sat there and did absolutely nothing. All right, 2 packs to go. Can we get a big hit here? Can we get a big hit? Let's see what Draft Night has in store. Yeah, I haven't really been impressed by this one. Usually this type of spell is pretty good. In this set, I've just found there's so many bombs that you need to actually kill that this is like, I've had this in my hand and they put out some giant bomb with like a huge ETB or something. And you're like, well, I don't really want them to get that back. Another archaic. Additive evolution. Oh, the cauldron. Yeah, that is a good card. That is a sweet card. Stargaze. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that cauldron is really cool. That would be great for Commander as well. This set is just packed with awesome cards. All right, final pack. Last pack magic. Can we get a big hit here to finish things off? We'll find out. All I can say is this would make for, if you had some people, this box would have made for a great draft. The Ambitious Augmenter. 1 mana, 1/1 increment. Whenever you cast a spell, the amount of mana you cast is greater than this creature's power or toughness, you put a 1/1 counter. So basically a 1-drop that gets big really fast. When this creature dies, if it had 1 or more counters on it, create a 0/0 blue, green and blue fractal token, then put this counters on it. So yeah, that's a good one. That is a good card. The stock up, sweet. I will take a stock up any day of the week. Love that. Okay, well, that is what, if you buy one of these draft night kits, that is what you are going to be looking at. They also have a big old stack of lands in there. I think there's 90 lands. So especially if you're new and just building up your collection, or you just have maybe a commander group that you guys get together and want to do a draft, this box would be awesome for you. So, all right, thanks for watching. I want to say we've gotten some new subscribers over the last week or two. So really appreciate people joining us on the channel here. And if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, please consider doing so. Take care.